Hey, James. You had I think it was a screen pass that went for a long gain on that second drive. Felt like you guys were really putting things together, but obviously the penalty. So what do you felt like was working for you guys on that drive, and maybe what prevented you from getting into the end zone?
Well, the first drive, definitely don't want to go three and out to start the football game. I think everybody responded on that second drive and tried to get off to a fast start on first down. And, Damon had some good runs. The line was blocking, receivers were blocking, and just kind of got in the rhythm a little bit. And the screen play is a team play. It takes everybody for those plays to work, quarterback, O-line, running backs, receivers. And that was a big play for us. We didn't get in the end zone, but it was a good drive for us. Definitely when we get in the red zone, we definitely want to score.
James, what did you see from Mac tonight, and how has he progressed from when he first got here in terms of his command of the offense?
He's working. He's coming in ready to work, learning from everybody. He's attacking it. It's not easy being a quarterback in this league, and he's willing to learn and willing to work. But all those guys are competing. Him, Cam, Hoyer. We have confidence in all those guys, and they're coming in ready to work each and every day.
What was the reaction on the sideline when Rhamondre was running down the sideline there?
I was just hoping he didn't get caught. That was the reaction. But that was a great play call, first of all. Offensive line did a great job blocking receivers, fullbacks, and it was an impressive run for a guy, his size. And he had a good performance out there today, and hopefully he can keep it going.
I actually wanted to talk about Rhamondre's first touchdown because we saw Damien come down the sideline. Cam was in there too, congratulating him for his first score. Is that sort of like a running back room bonding moment, or rookie getting his first touchdown?
Yeah, it's definitely a bonding moment. We cheer for one another. We compete with one another during practice, and you definitely want to see, all of us go out there and have some success on game day. You put all that hard work in during practice, and you go out there and you want to perform. And I think everybody, especially the guys in the running back room today, want to go out there and execute, pass, protect, catch the ball, and just do everything we need to do to help the team.
I'm back. Last week, Bill was talking about how much he trusts your voice in the locker room and your leadership, and how you're one of the players who can be really honest with him and give him a pulse of what other players are like in the locker room and how they're feeling. So what does that mean to you, being here for so long and working closely with Bill, that he trusts you so much and lets you speak your mind?
Definitely don't take it for granted, that's for sure. I learned from a lot of guys in this locker room being here for my 8th year, seeing guys like Matthew Slater, Devin McCourty, guys coming through this locker room and seeing how they put in the work each and every day and kind of, help guide the team. I just kind of, I'm not the most vocal person, as you guys probably know, but I just I'll say things and things need to be said, but I just want to put in the work, show the young guys what it takes to, work in this league, take care of yourself, and this isn't necessarily the easiest place to play. It's going to be hard each and every day you step in this building, but if you, give your best effort, you're going to be just fine. So, that's kind of my role as a leader. I kind of try and lead by example, and then I'll speak if things need to be said.
Hey, James. Okay. Going back to Rhamondre for a second, now that you've been practicing with him for a couple of weeks here straight in camp, what's something you've learned about him as a rookie you didn't know until camp started?
Today I learned that he's pretty fast. So, no, he's a young guy coming in ready to work, competing. He's got a lot of talent, obviously, as you guys can see. And like I said, each week we all just want to continue to progress and get better and learn. There's obviously still things he can learn that I can learn as myself, and I think that's our job as a group, to push one another to be the best players that we can be.
Hey, James. How's it going?
How you doing?
I wanted to ask you, you mentioned the screenplay as a team play earlier. You guys had one, it looked like, third down, deep in their territory. Did something happen with the timing on that play that made it go a little bit sideways there?
The defensive end Chase Young didn't really rush on that play, so it kind of screwed up the timing a little bit. But we can still find a way, obviously, to get better, to work on it. I think we did a decent job in the screen game, but like I said, it takes everybody for those plays to work, and we'll continue to progress and get better at it.
Is it challenging, James, for you guys as offensive players, skill players especially, to get chemistry with two different quarterbacks that, if they have different styles or even just different throwing motions, to kind of get that down with both guys?
No, it's not difficult. I mean, there's always going to be multiple quarterbacks on your football team, and you're going to work with each and every one of them. So it's just the practice repetitions, and you work with each and every quarterback each and every day in practice. And, I mean, you'll learn it the more you're out there at practice.
James, in addition to Rhamondre, we saw J.J. Taylor tonight, show both the ability to break tackles and also elude people out there. You've been in some good running back rooms, deep and talented. How would you describe this running back group that you have right now?
I would say each and every one of us can run the ball, catch, block, and kind of do whatever the coach needs to do. They can call any play with any one of us in the game. And like I said, I was happy for each and every one of those guys who stepped on the field today. I think everybody competed. Everybody tried to catch the ball, block, run hard, and that's what we need to do to help this team win football games.
James, you mentioned that first start, getting 3 and out. What was Cam's message in the huddle to start that second possession where you scored?
Just get it going. I mean, we pretty much said we're better than a 3 and out on the first drive. I think we all know that. And like I said, I think everybody attacked that second drive with a little bit more confidence and a little more sense of urgency. So definitely want to start with that on the first drive. You definitely want to have a fast start, especially when you're playing against good football teams.
Hey, James, you
doing?
played your last full speed game 8 months ago before tonight. The first time you get hit at full speed after that much time, is it kind of you pick up where you left off, or does it take one or two? Do the first one or two kind of feel a little different before you get back into it?
I mean, it depends how you get hit, I guess. But I mean, when you practice, I mean, we don't necessarily tackle all the way to the ground in practice, but you get the good contact and get kind of a feel for a game-like feel out there at practice. But in the game, it's a tad bit different. But you get tackled, then you're kind of ready to go after that. I guess your nerves probably get a little bit going before you get hit that first time. Then once you make that first contact, then you're back going again.
James, a couple of times tonight you've used the term push each other as running backs. The room is talented, there's no doubt about that. How does that competitiveness and the talent push the running backs to be as best as you could be because you're so talented?
Yeah, I mean, each and every one of the guys in that room, like I said, can do anything the coach needs to be done, and we know how talented each and every one of us can be. So we want to push each other to get the best out of one another. So we all know we're not going to be out there for 60 plays out of the game, and maybe 10 plays one game, maybe 30, maybe 60. You never really know. So we all just want to be ready for when our number's called, and like I said, that comes with us pushing each other in practice and on the games.